Hello everyone, Irish Warlock here, and welcome back to part 5 of our Starfield Let's Play. Yes, I did not forget about this Let's Play, it is still going on. I do apologise that it's been some time. So, what happened last time? Well, we finished our work on Altair 2, helping the Freestar Collective Rangers and United Colony Marines face off against what was left of the Spacers attacking them. We then decided to go on a little mission to track down someone or something known as the Mantis, which I'd heard about in a previous episode, and along the way we did a few small jobs and explored a few areas. One of the small jobs we found is actually the one we're about to start now in a few minutes. We then reached the Mantis's lair and found out the Mantis was like an old space vigilante who like terrorized spacers and pirates in the area. We made our way through their lair, bypassing traps, killing some spacers, and took their gear and their ship, the Razorleaf, which is here, our new ship. So now we are the new Mantis, I guess. So we've come back here to Hormira 2, where this ship is here and no one can get a hail from it. And we're going to go down here to talk to someone about it. Nope. So let's open up the map, and where do we want to go? We want to talk to Chief Sugiyama. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, so sorry, it's actually been 2 weeks since I did part 4, and I do apologize about that. Between the Resident Evil 4 DLC and work and me being under the weather for a little while, I just had no time to do any recording, or when I did have time, I just didn't feel like physically up for it. But we're back now, and I'm going to try and make it up to everyone with a bit more episodes.
Hostilities that life conquered to just exist. We should take notes.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and make it up with a few more episodes of everything. I'm mainly going to try, though, on focusing finishing, what's it called? Final Fantasy 16, because I want to get that done before Spider-Man 2 comes out, which is in like 16 days.
We try to stay out of the guest way, but we are always here if needed.
Okay. Hey, what's up, man?
To Paradiso, Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'm here at the distress call.
Yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So,
Okay, don't threaten me.
can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Yeah, fine.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Seems like a delicate situation. Get to the point. What do you think we're dealing with?
Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide, and no one's ever encountered anything like that.
Yeah, but space is infinite, man.
First contact. Could you imagine?
Bet you it's not. Didn't they respond?
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, One of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board.
So I assume that's what you want me to do.
It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat.
Delicate
It is.
situation, man. What's the plan?
Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okay, so yeah, just go up and hail the ship. Is there anything here I want to look at first? Not really. Anything worth stealing before we get going?
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
Oh, it's meant to be like paradise. Is this meant to be like, a resort? Alright then, let's just go up and check out that ship, because I have been curious about what it is. I do like the new ship, I hope I can actually change the color, because I'm not mad on the color design.
Back in the lap of luxury right here.
Right, let's try and hail them. Yeah, I'm coming in. Okay, I'm just gonna remind myself what weapons I have, because as I said, it's been a while. God, not everything actually has bullets. Okay, we won't carry it, but we'll just have it just in case.
Remain, you're human.
Yes.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Welcome back to the rest of humanity. You're no longer alone.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course, manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Just be a dick straight away.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know.
200 years?
Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guests, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more.
I mean, we had that last one.
The scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Careful
So,
waving
he
that
gathered the
fancy
best
gun
and
around.
brightest
We
he
don't
could
need to see
find,
what it can do.
built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more.
It's like we're walking in a time capsule.
So, here we are.
I cannot imagine how hard this was to maintain.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
How is your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Is it difficult being the captain of a colony ship?
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. we'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
If you had a claim to this planet, how could it settle here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Let
do
me know
that.
how they respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before.
Just take a gander around, see if I can find anything interesting.
Must have taken some remarkable discipline to get you all here.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Ignore me, I'm just looking around what the captain's got. Yeah, it's just a toilet.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Like a whole little ecosystem. Actually, it's like the vaults in Fallout. Like everyone is just together.
My mom and dad were scared when you came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay.
We've got strict rules around here.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Completely lost where I have to go to get back. Oh, maybe I'm down here actually.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down.
Just want to see if I can find that doctor. Ooh.
Sure, it is nice to know there are other people out there.
Why are you keeping the dead on your ship? Launch them into space. Seriously, this is like really bad. Launch them into space or eat them. I feel like eating them would be the practical way to get your supplies to survive for as long as possible, but it may be a bit grim, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to survive 200 years in space.
It's a monument to life.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Wondering where that doctor is. I just want to ask him any questions. Just maybe he's got some interesting insights. Dude, I will shoot you in the head the next time you tell me to stay out of trouble. Alright, screw it. Let's just get out of here.
These are exciting times. Hey there.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Oh, crew quarters. Okay, maybe it's down this way.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen it.
To think, all this time, we thought we
So many lives. Birth
Ah, there you are.
Perhaps there will be opportunities for me to see what wonders now. I'm a doctor and a counselor. I assist my wife Lorelei in performing minor medical duties, but I also practice psychology and help maintain our crew's mental health. I know it must seem strange to you. I am not a captain, nor am I a security guard. But I was brought along for a very specific reason. The captain trusts me to de-escalate situations. Pardon me saying, but we did not know who you were or what your intents were. So, Captain Breckenridge wanted me to come along as a friendly face and keep the conversation amicable. I am glad that you were peaceful, and my role was as limited as it was. Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Life on a colony ship has its ups and downs, as you can probably imagine. I tend to look on the bright side of things, however. To the best of our knowledge, we were on a critical mission, saving the human race from extinction. That notion was always with us, and it instilled a sense of pride and duty. Sure, the living quarters could be considered cramped, and we could go nowhere else. But we also had near endless time with friends and loved ones. I suppose as I get on in years, I have learned to appreciate that more than anything.
Okay. Nothing else.
Well on your journey.
Thought maybe he'd give me some insight into the job or mission, but oh well. Right then, let's head back to the planet. Okay, we're on the planet. We need to find this Oliver Campbell guy. He's over there somewhere. Yeah, so this is some fancy-ass resort. So, I suppose we'll see what's going on. They probably don't want a colony being set up if it's a fancy resort.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place.
Yeah, it's got a store. Let's get rid of some junk.
Sure. I bet they'll bill us for walking through the door.
Feel free to look around, but don't break any.
And before you ask, there aren't any discount.
Jeez, you don't really like your job, do you?
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life? Looking for a souvenir, or just forgot?
As someone who works in the hotel industry, come on, book it up. Oh no, I want to keep that.
Okay, take a look. Have fun out there.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
The executive floor.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Ooh, what can you get me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in, so it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
Ooh, that does sound good.
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business.
Of course they did.
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. swear I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. Sure, have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
Okay, well,
If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi.
that's something I hear a lot in work.
The other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Oh, God, I hate this guy already.
We're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something.
Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
No,
Now,
it's not.
Tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all.
Oh,
the
I hate
debts
you
if
more
they knew
somehow.
how to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway,
Nope,
I've got
not
the
doing it.
idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Oh, can I just shoot them?
I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and
This may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Oh, can I shoot him? Can I please shoot him?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings. I understand your point. No.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
I can't. Why can't I just threaten him?
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
There are so many hospitable planets out there. More than enough for everybody. And the best part is, nobody has to die or become indebted or anything. An elegant solution.
Right.
That's gonna bankrupt me.
For the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
It's so easy.
To love about this planet.
Right in the back of the head, and then you too, just for good measure. You're okay. Maybe I'll come back later and do it sneakily, without Barrett.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope you stay as
Your safety is our number one priority.
Can't wait for my shift to be over.
So where am I going now? Oh, gotta go to a completely different system. Right then, let's go to these shipyards, I guess.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're clear to land at Hopetown.
Thank you.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain.
Oh my god, I accidentally jumped to the wrong system. I gotta talk to someone.
But if you don't, that is really alright.
Fine.
Well, surprise you returned a hail. Can I ask the first question?
Oh, they're tourists.
Talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
Yeah, I'm gonna regret this, but go on.
The friendly captains agreed. Let's try and leave a good impression. First question. Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor? Oh, I was kind of hoping there would be thrills all over the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord.
I'm single in the market. I say, well, life has been very good to me. A maintaining ship is pricey, certainly. I get by.
Articulate and wealthy. Intriguing. Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
Best politicians? Eh.
I like it. Throw the whole lot out.
Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? Special someone? For l'amour? Or You don't have to answer that.
Grief. Humans are nothing if not predictable.
That's a big old no. Sorry, my private life is private. Space travel is just like a romance novel, except juicier. My private life is private.
Come on. You have to have some... That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come.
Dear Lord.
I could raid them, do some piracy. Oh, I feel too bad for that captain, so I won't.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
There we go.
Selling the ship? Getting a new one? Well, this is the place to do it, I guess.
Well, we're not selling the ship, that's for sure.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I can hardly believe it.
Great to see you. Keep an eye on your valuables.
Seems like Hopetown sprang up out of nowhere. But it is really hopping,
right, Adela.
isn't it?
Deep breath. Oh, God.
You okay?
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or
What?
worse. You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
I mean, I feel like that's happening right now, but yeah.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since. I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it. It gets even worse. A tracker
No.
just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker? The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing. I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice.
I mean, I could just shoot him in the face. That usually works.
A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, Bang Bang Dead or Alive bounty hunters?
Ooh, can I join them?
You are the best.
Alright, we gotta see if we can join these trackers and do some bounty missions, because that sounds cool.
It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's actually do this one for now. Okay, Port Virgin Neon.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
I'll take a slight detour from the current job for this one.
As dives go, this place ain't bad. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink.
The cutter really needs better safety regs. You just know they ain't going to do anything.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the markup. Yeah. They never see me coming. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not.
You seem like an honorable man. Look at me. If we throw down now, you're the one going in the morgue. Everyone's after the shipment. Who hired you is lying.
The bounty is awfully large for what they're saying.
Oh, wow, nice.
Not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Thanks for the advice.
Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Okay, that was pretty easy. I'm sure that's not exactly how it's going to end, but you know, an easy start.
One hopes the best
This
thing that
can't
happened
be happening. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you. You think? I mean, of course they will. Oh, God. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
That it? Okay. Maybe there was more to it and I just missed it. But let's level up. Oh, I got 2 skill points. Okay. What are we going for? Yeah, I'll definitely get that one. Okay. Not amazing, but pretty great.
Nothing ever came
Alright, let's talk to this fella. I hear you're an expert in grav drives.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with.
He sent a courier. Why did he send me?
Grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
4,000. 40,000. Let's try and lower it.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this.
Maybe just get rid of it. I have a feeling this one won't work. Oh, it did.
Selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Okay, fine.
You're done, right? It is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Oh, well, what does that bring me down to money-wise? Alright, 10,000. It's still not too bad, I guess. Right then. Back to the ship.
Never seen a ship like this before. Just stay out of trouble.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Wow. I've heard about you, but
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple.
Okay.
What did you humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And
Hi, Amin.
Dad, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
Aw.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
You're getting a grab drive, buddy.
What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Sorry, did you say something about explosions?
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a little engineering humor. We've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. I'm not about to let anything happen to it now. But, to be clear, what we're doing is very dangerous, and we should be prepared for anything.
Alright, well, let's do it.
Great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Sure, let's say I got all of that. Do I have to do them in a specific order?
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
I wasn't really listening, but okay. Oh, okay. You know what? I better talk to him again.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. Something wrong?
Yeah, remind me what I need to do.
There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
Well, let's hope that worked and we don't blow up, because I have zero faith in what I did.
We've got strict rules around here.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yeah, trust me, you're better off doing this than going down onto that planet.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you.
I mean, I spent quite a bit of money. Do you have that? Oh, we got some stuff. I got a baseball.
We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
Alright then, well, those are 2 kind of boring side quests. Let's try and find something a bit different. Well, I'm not doing that. Maybe in my own time. Okay, let's do this one. Bit of combat, bit of fun.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble.
The constant is a piece of
Right, let's go kill some pirates. Oh, they're underground. Okay.
Lots of factories are on remote planets so they can skip out on safety regulations.
Oh, that's charming. Sneak up on him. Alright, well, it wasn't as sneaky, but still pretty good. Like, I'm still not entirely sure how I'm feeling about Starfield at the moment. Like, I'm having fun when I play this, but unlike Baldur's Gate 3 and Final Fantasy 16, I'm never feeling the need to come back to it as much as the other two. Like, it's why I've had more, even though I started this and Baldur's Gate 3 around the same time, I've had more Baldur's Gate 3. I've done, like, Final Fantasy 16 back-to-back just to kind of, because I really wanted to play it and really wanted to, like, continue where I left off. Where with this game, I'm just not feeling that motivation to kind of jump in as much. Even though, like, I loved Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 a lot. And I'm wondering, is it cause I'm doing it in a Let's Play? I'm wondering, like, if I was just doing this myself in my own time, being able to put, like, in a good few hours to, like, spend an entire afternoon on it, would I be having a lot more fun with it? Would I be enjoying it more? I just don't know. It's an interesting topic thing. It's something I've thought about a few times since I've started doing this channel. Like, would I have more fun playing these games if I could spend more time at it and I kind of go do my own thing? I wouldn't have to, like, focus on running it as content. But yeah, well, I'm not sure about the other two, if I'd love them as much. Like, I definitely wouldn't have got Final Fantasy 16 if I wasn't going to make content out of it. So, like, I'm glad I am making content and I'm glad I am playing it. But yeah, like how much am I actually loving this? Ooh, nice shotgun. Right, let's take a look at that new shoddy. Okay, so it's not as good as this one, but better than the other one, and I've actually got ammo for it, so I'm gonna take it and I'll favorite it to here. Yeah, so it's just interesting, like, as much as I love Skyrim and Fallout, this isn't grabbing me as much, but I'm generally just thinking, is it because... Okay, go the other way. Is it because I'm focusing so much of it, like, on content, I'm only doing it, like, in 2-hour groups? Am I just not spending as much time as I would have in the past? It's interesting though. Are any of you guys played this? Have you invested a lot of time? Like, what's your thoughts? And that's another one.
All yours.
Easy enough. Oh, is he stuck in there?
Crimson Fleet, this
Oh, yeah, I've already heard that.
you have all been spreading far and wide across the settled systems, just like we talked about. Do not stop. Free Star
How am I meant to get this guy?
United Colonies, they think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the free people of the Crimson Fleet. It always has. We are just reclaiming what is rightfully ours. And we will use their own selfishness and arrogance against them. Those of you old enough to grow hair remember the Colony War. Remember those morons fighting and dying over nothing. They built facilities all over. Facilities that are still there, intact and abandoned. Just waiting for someone to come in and set up shop. That someone is the Crimson Fleet. So go! Make yourselves at home and bring the fight right to the goddamn doorsteps!
Okay, how am I going to get in here? Is there a computer I can use or something? Oh, office key, cool.
Do I find you? You're mine.
Cool, that's done. Right then, where to next?
Click. You got it.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go check out a few of these different spots here just to see what this planet has to offer before we go. And then we are actually going to go back to Constellation and talk to Sam, because I think it'd be kind of fun to see what else the main quest has going on. Hello. Oh, no, you're not happy. Oh, shit. Oh, God, that made me jump a little bit.
Just look at that. Fascinating how life solves the same needs in comparable yet entirely different ways.
You could say life finds a way. Ooh, a deserted robotics lab. With more pirates. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it. Alright, well, we'll pick it quickly. Come on, get up.
Did you factor gravity before doing that?
Oh. Ah! I think we got them all. Goddamn mines. Also, don't freak me out with that kind of nonsense, Barrett. Don't have time to be dealing with this, like, Cthulhu level nonsense theories here. We got other weird stuff to be looking after.
Aha! There's the good stuff.
Alright, I guess just take a look in this hab here, and then we'll head on to the next place.
Light 'em up. I'm going for help. You're going to pay for that.
I'm pretty sure I've walked through this layout before. Whoa! Yeah, just grenade. You wanna do something? And one. Oh, hell. Wow, all that for some shotgun shells. But yeah, this is literally just a reuse of the last place. Yeah, I'm not even bothered. Let's just go straight back to Sam. Forget about even the other location. Let's just go and actually do some story, maybe have a bit of fun.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
That's a nice way to describe it, yeah. I get that. Right, let's talk to Sam.
Not wait to meet him.
Bet you never
It's been
expected to
ages
end up
since
involved in
Constellation has
something
had
like
someone
this.
new. I wonder what he's like.
Just go easy on him. Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well.
Oh, it's like he's got a daughter. I didn't know that.
Fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
Yeah, that's me.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Akila moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Koriko, by the way. Hi.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Cora.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Perfect. And you must be the new engineer. Or maybe our new gunner.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship.
Well, we're not using the Frontier anymore. We got the great...
Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
Only that was in the Freestar Collective.
Enough. That's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Akila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Akila City. We'll land in the city.
Someone thought very hard about that name.
Here's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Anything I should know about Akila?
Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner.
Okay.
They're good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole.
Alright, I can probably do that. Maybe.
Okay.
Probably not.
On board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Akila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Don't worry, Mateo. It'll be fine. Right. To Akila City and the Freestar Collective. Right, just drop some power, up the grav drive, and away we go. Away we go. Yeah.
You're good to go. Have a nice time in Akila City.
Thanks. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get any ship combat this episode. Although I haven't been like great at it in the past, I do want to try out this new ship. I want to see how it handles. Like what upgrades I need to probably make to it. I probably need to make some. Right, Sam, what's the plan? Maybe next episode we'll actually explore a good bit of Akila City, see if we can maybe join the Rangers, because that's what I want to do.
Alright, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
What about Cora? Yeah, is the child coming?
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar.
I suppose that's fair. Right, let's get rolling.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Akila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend.
Ooh, interesting.
After planetfall, Solomon
Very
spent
interesting.
years mapping Akila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Akila wouldn't go.
Hold on, I need to bask in your celebrity status.
Okay. Smartass. This is why I don't like bringing it up. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Are we doing a bank heist? Sorry, Barrett, wherever you are. Oh, I love this place. I love how just rough and ramshackle it all is. How, like, it's just cobbled together. Not like the other place, New Atlantis, which is just all, like, sterile and well put together. This is, like, cool frontier stuff.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
What's the trouble?
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways.
Oh, we were going to rob the bank.
You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
Is Marshal Blake in charge?
Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots.
How do I get to the bank?
It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out.
Well, I'm going to help.
Guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
Oh, it's so western. It's so cool.
Akila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
The hell am I supposed to do with that?
Howdy, Marshal.
You need to stand back now. I don't mean
Sounds like you need a hand.
but I don't know you. Now please stand back.
Akila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down.
Ooh, bit of intrigue.
The others,
A
though,
dark
you
past for
have
Sam.
Reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
Tell me about this Shaw gang.
It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably
Or it's going to make
wishing
them
they'd
really
just
stupid
stayed
and they're going to
home.
hurt people.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator.
Yay, neutral man, right here.
They didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
I can talk, or can I slip in unseen? Let's try. Oh, I'm tempted to do both.
It might come to that, but first I just want you
Okay,
to talk.
fair enough.
Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Security around here is a joke. The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
Hello. Yeah, it's me. You're going to be dead wrong if you don't surrender. It's all Western, even the names are so Western.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
Give you my word, Jed.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Okay, oh, I gotta build it up a lot.
I see what you mean.
How many more do I need to get? 1, 2, 3... 7 more. Oh, I gotta pick some higher ones.
Yeah, I'm already sick to death of this place.
Right. Oh, I don't have enough.
We've been in worse
Damn.
scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Okay, what's on with the hostages?
Talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet.
Right, what's the demands?
Guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
How do I know you'll keep your word?
You think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no.
Take a while to get you a ship.
Hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Alright, let's try persuade again. Yeah, 7 again. I think we've got to risk the tree. Oh, good. Okay, need a 5. Nice!
Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah, I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
What the hell is this? You were just stuck there behind this woman. No clue what was going on there.
I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off?
It's convinced him it was the right thing to do.
Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
Well, I won't say no.
Head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
I'll definitely go talk to Emma.
All right.
Nothing we can't handle.
Now the lives aren't on the line. Let's get back to Yellowback and see if we can get those maps.
Okay, we'll take it from here.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Nice job.
I just need a minute.
No, we don't want to talk to Emma.
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
How's it going?
I've had quite enough excitement for now.
Yellowback needs better security.
Coming, Sam. Yeah, let's rob the place.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
I have a feeling Sam's the kind of person who's going to be angry if I steal,
now
so...
remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Okay, Sam, I have a note for you.
Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Who's Jacob?
He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business.
See your father? I'm walking into drama. This is where I walk into drama.
Damn it. I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad.
Come on, Sam. Who's Jacob?
Really gotta do this.
Okay, I'll need to get a 4.
You're not wrong. I know.
Yeah, easy enough.
It's personal. All right, fine. He's my dad.
Called it.
We're not exactly on friendly terms.
Shocker.
He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
And what about Cora?
God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob and
Oh.
I. Let's leave it at that. One thing's got nothing to do with the other.
Ooh, sorry.
Hoping for a quick in and out. No muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so I'll try. But get ready for it.
Alright, let's go talk to Jacob.
Is Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective by himself.
I'm sure some of the tales grew in the telling, but no one denies he found Cheyenne. And set up his camp not far from here. Akila City was his baby.
I don't buy it though. United Colonies wouldn't let
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad part, too.
My family came in, what, 10, 15 years old? Even the Rangers have been impressed with how much human garbage you've been taking out. Here.
Okay. Thanks. randomly giving me nearly $2,000.
If you're looking for work, me or Cartwright might
Be careful. Simple fall ain't so simple in high gravity. Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. Even for us.
Mr. Jacob, I assume.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Yeah, let's try Sam.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
You want me to shoot your dad?
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
You want me to just rob him?
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, okay, cool, you do.
Just, give me a minute to brace myself, okay? Round 2 with the old mule can be even worse than round 1. Next time you talk to Jacob, tell him I want a word with him. That'll be our cue. You slip away and I'll keep him busy.
Okay, well, no, we'll try persuading, but if that doesn't work, we'll do a bit of thievery. Dude, you call me a lackey again, I'm gonna hit you.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's Coe property by birthright. It stays here. You really believe that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You think I'm not trying to help him?
Okay, that was easy.
Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps.
Oh, thanks, Jacob.
They're in the other room here.
If you call me a lackey again, I will shoot you in the face.
My own father's trying to keep those maps from me. Next time.
Oh, wow, they really are old maps, damn. Something to be said just for the classic hand-drawn paper maps.
Let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy.
Let me guess, it's in gang territory?
We'll be fine. Just gotta take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory.
Yeah, called it.
Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
How are they surviving outside the
Criminal
walls?
groups in Akila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta.
What's an Ashta?
It could just be a coincidence.
Several people have mentioned it.
To be where the Shaw Gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right.
Outlaws of Justice sounds like fan work.
Remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
You have what you wanted. Now off with you.
Can we not talk one last time?
Us Coes have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. Getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like hurting Ashta. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son.
Sounds where Constellation helps all of us.
More of that Constellation nonsense? We got plenty of real world, immediate problems. You explorers are a luxury we cannot afford.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Coe? Renowned explorer? He'd be spinning in his grave.
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it, not abandon it in its hour of need. I've had enough of you and your worthless Constellation friends. Show yourself out. Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker. I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey, and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need.
I suppose that's fair.
Of course. Solomon Coe was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Akila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way. Well, you take care of yourself.
Sometimes he comes across as decent, and sometimes he comes across as a bit of a dick.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Right, where are we going? Which is fair distance. Right, let's go. Right then, I think we're here. Let's see if we can get rid of the Shaw gang and find this artifact. Sounds like trouble already.
Yeah, I was done too.
Sorry. Oh, they see me. Yeah, I've only got some mines. Yeah, well, I'll equip them, but they're not going to be that great.
sure about this one.
Don't think that's everybody. Oh, could have turned them off there.
Waste not, need not. You heard that, right? Never mess with a code.
Oh, there you are.
Where are they?
We got them. We're fine. Oh, maybe we didn't get them all.
Smugglers are about. Might be some goodies around.
Alright, and I think that's all of them now. Welcome to our little camp. It doesn't look like much, but I know you'll find a place for yourself here. It certainly beats living under some of the Freestar guards. Plus, the Astra don't come around here, so outside of Akila, this might be the safest place on the planet. Join me for a drink when you get back. Like, I don't find it a bit weird that, like, none of the, like, dangerous wildlife comes up here near them.
Ouch. That didn't go well.
Here's the thing, I don't see a point on taking off the spacesuit and getting these clothes because they mean nothing in the end when these pretty much give all of your resistances and all your stats, and these are just nothing at this point. Okay, go to get a key. Oh, I thought the key would work on that. Never mind.
Afraid your time's coming up.
Hey, nice. Ooh, this is all... It's all illegal contraband. Yeah, let's take it. Alright, Sam, where are you? I need you to carry some stuff. Preferably all this illegal contraband.
Shaw gang's full of thugs. Hurt a lot of people. I'll carry anything you need. Well, within reason.
Right, so let's... I should have put all these on the ship. That's mainly the problem. Okay, let's give you all of them. It brings me down a bit, but not much. Yeah, I'm going to give you the weapons I'm not using. So I'll look through all of them another time.
Yep.
This is
Oh, sugar. Why do I keep pressing that button? That's what I want.
What's the readout?
It's starting to get a bit eerie that we're not seeing anybody else.
You've done this before, right? Care to do the honors?
I mean, you don't want to touch it? See the weird vision? Alright. Oh. Yeah, let's... Okay, more weird visions.
Let's get going.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Won't lie. No, that's it then.
Okay, I suppose it's back to Constellation. No, that's not something to interact with.
Smugglers use caves like this everywhere. Sometimes you get lucky and find the damnedest things around.
Ah, hell.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation.
Oi.
Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Screw it.
Kill them! Damn it! Just shoot everything!
Oh no, there's Ashta as well.
Target's down.
Oh damn.
Take the good stuff.
Bye, Shaw. Oh, that's an Ashta. Alright, what was I killing? Hang on, where's Shaw? Yeah, let's just take everything from her. Look at it all later. God damn it, things just flying all over the place. I think that's everybody. Maybe. Right then, back to the lodge. Okay, so we're still above Akila down there in the Freestar Collective because I've just realised, if I'm remembering correctly, I should have yet some contraband, which I will have trouble with. So, do I just drop it out in space and get... Oh, it's worth a lot of money if I can find someone to buy it. I should try and maybe find a place that can, like, give me and like cargo space to hide it in. Like, you get special storage cargo space to hide it in. So I think instead of heading back to the lodge and New Atlantis, we're actually going to end things here. I'm going to find out how to get that cargo space before the next episode, and that's how we'll start off the next episode. I'll get the cargo space actually before the next episode, so then we can head back to the lodge, but not lose our cool contraband. Because maybe I want to do a bit of smuggling, because that sounds fun. But anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do leave a like and a comment. It's greatly appreciated. Don't forget, we've got a Final Fantasy 16 and a Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play going on at the moment. If you want to check them out as well, that would also be appreciated. Check me out on Twitter and on Medium to stay up to date on other stuff I have going on. And of course, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all content going forward. And I shall see you all next time.